All right. Now, to start with, I'm wearing a jersey you people haven't seen me wear before because look at that Kings. Look at that. That's just it's one that Yvonne's going to try to fix or save or do something with, but it's my favorite jersey. I can't find this anywhere to buy brand new. It doesn't exist. And it's got the crowns on the sleeve, and it's the purple and the silver and the black, and it's everything I want in a jersey. So of course this is the one that's messed up. But at least from this angle, at this height, and from this distance, it looks pretty good. Minus the fact some of the silver is flaking off, but that's why I don't wear the Dallas Stars one very much either. So a warning: if you buy a jersey that has silver, shiny silver, some of it could be this tight stitching like this, and some of it could flake off. So make sure that you have somebody look at it when you get it. And I'm not even kidding, because jerseys are expensive. So the one thing that I've learned now is when I get a jersey, I show it to Yvonne and I say, where's the problem going to be? So where is the stitching most likely to come loose? Where am I most likely to see wear? Um, and I think if you have like a grandmother or mom in your life, somebody in your life that you can go to and say, I just got this. Where do you think I'm going to have a problem? It's a good idea. And if you have a girlfriend or a wife who does that kind of thing, and I'm serious, I never thought I'd see the day, but she does now. I get a brand new jersey, and the first thing she does is look at it and go, okay, you're gonna have a problem here. You're gonna have a problem here. All right, I'll fix them. And then sometimes she um, burns off edges. She'll tie things off, cut things. She just makes changes. The other trick is this. Of course, the jerseys I get are replicas, right? So their quality is not as high as the 320, 500, $800 jerseys you see. But if she's fixing any kind of little defects you're getting because it's a replica, it kind of makes it a better jersey, doesn't it? But I digress. I just figured I'd talk a little bit because I am wearing a jersey that I think is the most beautiful on the planet. So if you come across it um, anywhere online for, I would say, less than $100, post the link below and you will be greatly appreciated. I'll do a shout out on my channel. I'm not even kidding. Because I want to replace this badly. And I'm not even a Kings fan. But like the stitching on the bottom where it says Los Angeles, that's lasted, and it's like, why couldn't you make all of it with this stitching and then we wouldn't have this problem? But whatever. Okay, I was going to talk about ice chips tonight because there's a lot of things happening in the NHL right now. We're around the middle of the season, and there's some separation going on, and some teams are looking to make things different. Um, Oilers recalled somebody, not all that interested, but the Islanders have placed Yaroslav Halak on waivers. Now, of course, Berube, Grice, Halak have been the three-headed beast that have helped to weigh the Islanders down. You can't have three goaltenders in the locker room. It just doesn't work. Halak allowed 4 goals against the Wild on 24 shots. Coach Jack Capuano was critical. Criticized him for soft goals. He has a record of 6-8-5, so 6-13. 3.23 goals against, which is awful, and a 904 save percentage, which is about 11 percentage points below the average in 21 games. He has another year remaining, and he has a 4-year, $18 million contract. He's going to the minors. Yaroslav Halak, who played very well in the World Cup, is going to the minors. I am in awe of how hockey is unforgiving. Patrick Sharp's returning for Dallas. I'd be all excited. He's supposed to play tomorrow when the Stars host the Panthers. Problem is he has 1 goal and 1 assist in 11 games this year. Patrick Sharp has not been as good this year as he was last year. There's an article. There's a tweet that the Canucks have up about the fact that Alex Burrows will play his 800th game tonight. Now, Burrows is one of those guys who is a lightning rod for controversy, and rightfully so. Burrows plays on the edge. He's committed some dirty hits. He has been guilty of crossing the line. I talked about that in other videos where he will cross the line and say things personal against other players. And I understand he's doing it to get under their skin, but there's a way to do it and a way not to do it. Again, I've covered that in a video before. Burrows is a guy who should be, and I'm sure is, very proud of playing 800 games in his career. Because when he was initially signed by the Canucks, he was seen as filler. And up until, remember that one year he had 3 goals and 9 points, and I really saw him as filler, and I kept saying, I don't understand why he's a Canuck. The following season, I believe he had 12 goals, 29 points, and then I started, or 31 points, I think he had. I really understood it then. Shadow? No, you're not going up there. I heard what you did. He almost reached the ceiling today. Come here. Come on. Come on. No, I'm not playing that game. No, we're not playing. Get over here. Come on. Come on. He's insane right now. Anyways, but yeah, and then it just sort of clicked. He was put on the Sedin's line, and it clicked. It clicked before then when he was on Kessler's line. I remember Kessler and Burrows being two parts of the best third line in hockey at the time. And I remember saying to people, I don't know why Burrows and Kessler aren't getting more ice time, because they deserve to be second liners then. They always seemed to be creating chances. They were getting under the other team's skin, and I was really enjoying watching them play. So anyways, I congratulate Burrows on his 800th game. I know there's a lot of people who don't like him, but whether you like him or not, a guy who came to the league basically through heart and grit and determination, playing 800 games is a milestone. It's fantastic for him. The Sharks are playing the Flyers. The Sharks are starting Aaron Dell in goal. In minimal games, he's played 4. He's had 3 wins, 2.16 goals against, 926 save percentage. So that's not bad. And Philly's struggling all of a sudden. This is the thing. And the Metro Division is so unforgiving. So unforgiving that, again, as I said either last night or the night before, that 10-game winning streak is already kind of long forgotten, because you've got this big game coming up tomorrow, and I will discuss the big game tomorrow, because nobody expected it to be the big game. Nobody expected it at all. I'm going to find as many of the 16, 17 magazines as I can and discuss where the teams were seen as being before the season started. I did not have Minnesota, I don't think I had Minnesota in the playoffs. I might have. I might have had Minnesota as a wild card. And I know I didn't have Columbus in the playoffs. And I don't think very many magazines had either of them in the playoffs. So it's pretty impressive to see what they've been able to do. I'm very impressed by both teams. Just think about it. Between the two, that's 26-game winning streak. 12 on one side, 14 on the other. And they've both been really, really impressive during that winning streak. It has been quite the run by both teams. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this is going to turn out for them. All right, Steve Mason starts for Philly. The other thing that was interesting is Travis Konechny, who's having a decent rookie season, is a healthy scratch. This happens a lot with young players, especially the young star players as they're learning their role in the NHL. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, up. Come on. It's funny to get a cat that doesn't know how to use a litter box until they're older and they still don't know how to use a litter box. Okay, come on, Shadow. You got it. You're good. You're good. Come on. You're good. You need to learn. That's all you need to do. That's it. No, now you're micromanaging the litter box. Come on. Don't Brian Burke it. Come on. Out. Come on. Get. He always does this while I'm doing a video. I don't know why. He must be voting because he hears like Canucks talk and he's straight in the litter box. I'm kidding. But Konechny getting a healthy scratch. Hopefully he responds well to it, because I like that kid a lot. I'm really, really surprised that he's been as good as he's been already. And for Florida, the news gets worse. Just when you thought Murphy's Law was done with them, 2016 has been brutal to Florida, and now Barkov is out. They're saying 2 to 3 weeks with a lower body injury, and he was hit by a shot fired by teammate Keith Yandle. So Yandle winds up with a shot and takes Barkov out for 2 to 3 weeks. And the Panthers have called up 24-year-old Michael Scarbosa. Of course, Scarbosa is a decent fourth-line option, but I'm not too sure who's going to take Barkov's place. Barkov has been very solid for them offensively. Florida's going to have more trouble. And that's the way it works. Marco Dano has been placed on IR by the Jets, so Andrew Kopp's called up. He'll play fourth line, and Stafford's on the first line for the Jets. I used to like Drew Stafford. Don't hold it against me. I really wanted Drew Stafford on the Canucks because he's a right winger, and I thought, oh, it would be great to see him with the Sedins. And now he's Drew Stafford. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the news in the NHL. I think Halak being on waivers is worthy of me sitting down and making a video to discuss how weird today has been in the NHL. Because just a few months ago, if a few months ago, if the Islanders had said we're trading Halak, we don't want 3 goaltenders, we're going to trade Halak, and they committed to it, they would have got something from somebody. I'm not saying they would have got a lot. I'm not saying they would have got a first rounder or big blue chip prospect, but they would have got more than nothing, which is what they get if they lose them on waivers. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will be back soon to have another video to discuss hockey.